It's Week 8 of the National Football League.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. And their quarterback is the all-time leading passer for the Raiders, Derek Carr, the veteran.
Ever since Derek Carr came into the league, Mike, he's been historically a very passionate and productive NFL quarterback. He has the arm that can make every throw, but sometimes it's that arm that gets him into trouble. So he's got to find a little balance, a happy medium between aggressiveness and recklessness.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
An opening play call like that, Mike, has exactly one goal. Let's connect on something early and quiet this home crowd. But all they did was energize him. I mean, listen to this place after that interception. They're feeding into it. They're giving this offense extra momentum as they now take the field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down. They'll try and play with some pace early on. He's going to keep it himself. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A gain there of 20. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's into the end zone. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. And that one is no good. He missed the extra point. So much for 7 to start. It is a 6-0 game. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Saints offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he's made a big impact in the passing game. As you look at the NFL leaders in receiving yards by a running back, his name right there at the top. On 1st and 10, Carr. This one is caught by Jawan Johnson.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Carr now on second down. He'll complete that to his fullback. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To throw is Carr. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. The shotgun. It's Carr. This one is caught by Moreau. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive. Now a give on the ground. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in there on the stop. Here's 6. Carr working out of the gun. A pass taken in by Miller. And he is on the chalk, stepping out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. That's a loss of 3 on the play. Carr from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Eagles offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. Tough to bring down, and somehow he manages to get 4 yards out of that. Here's 2nd and 6. They put Campbell in motion. That's caught. It's Will Shipley. And he's out of bounds. Very close to the 40-yard line. Big-time play for Philly. And even 30 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. There he goes again. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down. And he has been terrific all year running the football. You see the numbers for the season. Now up over 500 yards on the ground. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. That one knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. What that means, Mike, is the 2 safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for the 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. On first down, Carr. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin White.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Play action, here's Hurts. That's caught, Saquon Barkley. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And that ball incomplete over the middle. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air again. Hurts. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Again, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever seen in a winning effort that I can recall in a long time.
He'll throw on 4th down with Hurts. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down. Hurts again. That's to the right side and incomplete. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here.
I think at some point for this quarter, looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. 3rd down coming up. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. They'll try it now with Barkley. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on downs. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Carr now to throw on first down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. Much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's third down. They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. A gain there of 11. First down, New Orleans. We'll try the right side this time. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll manage to get to the 33. James Bradbury up from his corner spot to make the stop. 3rd and 5. Throwing is Carr. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Here's Tress Way now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. Look at him move away from a tackler as he winds up gaining 7 yards. Nice run there. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Once again, it's Barkley. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he gets this up to the 42. Hurts now. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. The pick six for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum builder.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hurts. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar.
Automatic first down.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. On first and 10, it's Barkley. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Willie Gay with the stop. They face second down and 7. To throw, Hurts. Now he'll run it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down. Here's Hurts. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Here's Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. On the handoff, this is Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Now Hurts going to hustle him up to the line. Oh, Barkley has fumbled. The Saints have got it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Now Hurts. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Carr. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
3rd and 6. The tight end Moreau is in motion. This time they stay on the ground. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's the punter now as he's standing right around his own goal line. A fair catch called for and taken out beyond the 45-yard line. On 1st down, it's Hurts. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. And instead, why don't we get right back to it as we'll get ready for the 3rd quarter. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. We'll try and hurry to the line here. To throw on second down is Hurts. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. On play action, here's Hurts. That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no...
That's over the middle and intercepted.